Hi Vikram, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm also doing well. Everything is going flawlessly. However, the day was quite hectic due to Rakhi, so I was quite equipped with that. All in all, everything is perfect, I would say.
That's great to know, Vikram. So, what
Yes.
are we discussing today?
Today we are going to discuss an amazing topic, and I was just contemplating to bring that kind of topic that can make a big transformation for the learners and they can also learn something new. Because I personally believe that when we are talking about some sort of people and they have really a great vocabulary, but I personally feel that if somebody has a good vocabulary, they have a good word bank, it doesn't mean they have a great communication skill. Because having a good vocabulary or good speaking, it doesn't mean that person is a good communicator. So today's topic is related to body language. How body language can affect your communication and what's the role of body language when we are confabulating with the people. So today's topic is quite interesting and I believe that this can bring something new for the learners and they can also rectify those things which are extremely important when it comes to talking about communication skills. Yes, because
Yes,
speaking English and having a good communication skill, these two things are different, right?
Yes, Vikram, totally. That's a very beautiful topic, I would say, because and it's really necessary in today's world. Why? Because we all have heard that saying, I feel action speaks louder than words. And I personally feel like
Absolutely.
in communication, that's especially true. Like our body language often speaks before we actually speak in real, and it can boost our message or completely maybe change it sometimes. For instance, think about a job interview, okay? You might have the best resume out there, but if you are walking in slouching or maybe avoiding eye contact or crossing your arms like this, it could make us seem less confident sometimes. Even if we feel ready that, even if we feel that, yes, I am ready for that role. Also, body language is so powerful, I feel. It shows our confidence, our emotion, and even our level of interest. So it's not just about what we are saying, it's about how we are saying it, right, Bikram?
Absolutely. That's really an immaculate point which you have consolidated right now because I also feel the same. When you are saying something, how you are demonstrating your hand gesture, your posture, and your facial expression, it speaks louder than your words. And I feel that when you're speaking something and you're not able to use your facial expressions accurately, so somehow this is going to create confusion for the other person. And it's very important to demonstrate your feelings, your emotions while talking to the person. So, this is going to be considered as a main ingredient of communication using proper hand gestures, facial expressions, and the point which you have included here. I would be considering it as a great tip making eye contact. That's really an amazing point. Whenever you're talking to the person, so it's very important to make eye contact. Even if you're getting through any kind of interview or you are giving any kind of presentation or you're just trying to present yourself in any kind of conversation or any kind of concept where you are giving any kind of presentation. So at that moment, if you are not making eye contact, so somehow this is gonna show that okay, this person is not interested. And somehow I'm
Yeah.
looking here, I'm looking there. So it is also gonna show that that person is thinking about something else. And somehow it is gonna reflect in your personality that you are underconfident, right?
Yes, totally.
Yes.
Because I personally feel like eye contact can be one of the simplest yet the most powerful tools we can ever use. But here's the thing, we need to remember one thing here, that there's a balance. Because too little eye contact can, yes, make you seem uninterested. That's very true, Vikram. But staring too intensely can make things maybe sometimes awkward. So we should always, I feel like we should always aim for natural, steady contact with occasional breaks to keep things comfortable, maybe, right? Isn't it, Vikram? What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. It is gonna change the whole scenario. If somebody is like doing like this, that person is staring. So it is gonna put the negative impression towards that person. So we do not need to stare. We just need to make eye contact that the other person is not gonna feel that, okay, this person is not interested in this conversation.
Yeah,
So that's really a great point, I would say. And it's very important not only when it comes to talk about having a conversation, whenever you're getting through any kind of situation, you are in any kind of meeting, even in online meetings. Yes,
yeah,
where
yes,
also it plays a pivotal role. And apart from that, one more thing that I'm going to tell you here, matching your emotions with your
yeah,
words. Suppose I'm saying that I'm talking about my birthday party, okay? And I'm saying that yesterday I was very happy because I was having my birthday. So it is sounding kind of monotonous. It is not showing that I was kind of happy. So you have to show that feeling while talking to that person. You need to reflect that facial expression that you were seriously happy in that situation. So you can say, yesterday I was really happy because I was having my birthday by
yeah,
showing happiness in your facial expression. So this is also quite significant thing that your facial expression should match with your words.
yes.
Yes.
Words.
And it
Yeah,
should not sound monotonous. Yes.
yes, true, Vikram, because it's a very simple thing, but yet it can be hard if we don't understand that. It's like just dive into your facial expressions. Make sure they match your words. What you are saying should also match what how your face is looking at that time. For example, if we are
Absolutely.
congratulating someone, you we should smile, and it should actually reflect that warmth. That's when the people will know that yes, that person is genuinely happy for me. And for another thing is, if we are discussing something serious, maybe in a meeting some serious conversation is going on, then our face should show the concern or thoughtfulness that matches our words, isn't it, Vikram?
Absolutely. And I
Yeah,
also personally feel the same, whatever the point that you have included. Apart from that, when you're talking to a person and you are just looking at the person and you're not doing anything, and somehow you are looking at your mobile phone like this. And so it shows that person is not interested in the conversation. That
yes,
person is thinking something else. Apart from that, what else we can do? When we are immersing ourselves in any kind of conversation, you can nod like this. So it shows
yes,
that this person is listening to us carefully. It is going to reflect attentiveness in the conversation. Yes. So that's how we can integrate these kind of thing, which is going to make your conversation more engaging and meaningful. Yes. So do you
yes.
want to add something from your side?
Sure, Vikram. So there's one more thing that I want to talk about in today's discussion session, and that is about open gestures. It's like when we are talking, sometimes we tend to cross our arms like this, which is a very wrong thing. When we are conversing with someone, we should always uncross our arms, keep our shoulders relaxed, and avoid rigid postures. It's like when you stand or sit with an open posture, it signals confidence and approachability. It's like, oh, this person is approachable. I feel like this person is approachable. I can talk with him or her. That's when it will look like it. For example, imagine speaking with someone whose arms are crossed the whole time. They're nodding along to what they are saying. Their body language says that they are defensive or uncomfortable. It might look like it. But when you keep your body open, people feel more connected to you, and it creates a positive atmosphere sometimes. Isn't it, Vikram? What do you think?
Absolutely. Whatever the things that you're reflecting through your postures, this is gonna put the positive or negative impression, and it depends upon you. Somehow we do
Yes.
like this while conversation, right? So this is also
Yes.
showing the other person, this person is under confidence, right?
Yes. Yes.
Apart from that,
Totally.
we also do like this, something like that. These kind of things
Yeah.
we do. Yes.
Yeah.
And as you have already mentioned, like crossing your arms. So these are
Mhm.
some sort of postures that you have mentioned and some sort of hand gestures which we should avoid, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yes. And there's one more thing that I would love to add here is that the truth is our body language can either strengthen or weaken our message. That's very important to understand here. It's not enough to just say the right words. We might have the perfect vocabulary, or we might have the perfect grammatical rules in our minds, but if our gestures, postures, and facial expressions align with our message, it makes us seem more confident and genuine. And trust us on this, guys. And for instance, think about a politician giving a speech. Okay, their words might be powerful, but if their body language doesn't match, say if they are slouching or avoiding eye contact, the audience might question their sincerity or authority, right, Vikram?
yes, absolutely. That's really great thing that you have included. And I've seen a lot of people when they're gonna get through these kind of things. So rather than moving forward, this is gonna create a lot of blunders in their
Yes.
speech, or it's
Yeah.
kind of any kind of presentation, or uh, any kind of meeting, I would say. So
Yes.
somehow this is not gonna provide the clarity in your message. And I have seen
Yes.
a lot of speakers. Even have you seen some sort of news where the other person is not speaking anything, but they are explaining all the things by their hand
Yes.
gestures, right? And we
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
understand all the things, right?
Yeah, totally. During
Yes.
even I have seen during news channels where I have seen people not speaking the words, but they are showing everything, and the people can actually understand what that person is saying. So yeah, it's very important, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So I think
Yes.
we have covered many points today. So I would like to give a quick recap of today's tips. So learners can understand some sort of things. So the first thing which is very important, that do not compare speaking with communication. Here you have to use all the ingredients of overall communication skill. So the first thing which you need to do, that is maintaining eye contact. Apart from
Yes.
that, what else you can do? Just try to match your words with your facial expression, showing the right
Yes.
facial expression according to the requirement. If you are happy, show happiness in your facial expression. If you are sad,
True.
just try to show that. If I'm asking, how was your day yesterday? So if it was not good, I will say, it was not good. It was kind of boring day, something like that. So we can show that thing in our expressions. Apart from that, you have included some sort of things from your side, using the right
Yes.
hand gestures and
Yes.
avoiding those kind of gestures or the posture which is gonna create the negative impact.
Yeah.
So these are the
Yes.
things which you have included in today's sessions. And lastly, the great quote: your hand gestures, your eye contact, your facial expressions speak louder than your words. Yes.
Yes.
So do you want to
Definitely.
say something in the end? Any message for the audience?
Well, I would say that even if someone has a perfect grammatical knowledge, or maybe a very strong vocabulary, it's really important that we should have the perfect gestures. We should know how to talk with people. Even if our words are very strong enough, or maybe our message is strong enough, it might taken or misinterpreted sometimes. So yes, it's very important. I hope the learners could learn something new today from us. And even I learned something new today from you too, Vikram. So thank you so much for it.
Yes, same here. So thank you for having this great discussion today. And I hope this little information can help the learners to make a big transformation in their communication skills. So till then, keep learning and keep enhancing yourself. Thank you, everybody.